Konnichiwa, YouTube Ninja! Welcome to the tutorial dojo with your host, OnlyOneShinobi. So you'll notice that I'm here in my creative world, started just for this series, calling it the tutorial dojo, and today we're bringing you cherry trees. So behind me I've already prepared some things. As you can see, these are pretty much a standard cherry tree. Yes, homegrown oak and cherry. So today I'll show you how to make something like this. Basically you just grow a tree and then replace the leaves with pink wool. Pretty standard. Over here I've done purple and orange. You can mix the colors, maybe something like a plum or apricot, I don't know. But basically you need to first start with just a tree. Any old tree, make sure you grow it. I'm using oak here. You can just choose your tree type. We're gonna go with oak. And then you add some bone meal and you've got yourself a tree. Like so, right? And then you just replace the leaves, anything that you can see, with wool. It's pretty straightforward. This is the simplest of the cherry trees. And we'll make one of these just to show you how it's done. So I noticed with the bigger trees that if you're not fast enough, the leaves start to decay as you're breaking them. So make sure that you try to move as quickly as possible. Like so, we've got ourselves a tree. And then if it's taller, you just pull some down around the edges to make it look like it's weeping or crying, however you want to say. So give it some texture maybe. Something like that. In any case, that's your basic cherry tree. Now, in case you're wondering how to grow larger trees, you can force grow a large tree by putting some stone around the edge like this, and then I go all the way around, and this will block any leaves or branches from spawning, and it may take a lot of bone meal, but eventually you'll get yourself a large tree like so, and then you just yeah, then you can clear that out. That takes a long time, but yeah, it should be interesting. That's how you get the bigger ones over here. Now in this section what I've done is I've built some custom trees. So as you can see, I sort of have a bonsai shaped tree with a weeping cherry, and over here just a regular twisted bonsai. So first let's try this one here. So you want to choose your wood of choice. I like the spruce wood, and we're gonna go with pink wool here. And I kind of take the model design after the acacia wood, acacia trees. So you want to come up a little and then keep going up, but kind of spiral outwards. And this will give you sort of an interesting shape. And we'll take one over here as well. Maybe pull this up just one more. And that'll give you sort of an interesting shape. Let's pull that down. I'll give you an interesting shape, and then what I like to do is go up two from the top and then around the edges like this, and then on the next level make a solid block, something like that. And you want to do this on all of the tops of your wood like this. You just go around, and maybe we'll add another one here. But we're not going to put a top on this just because of its location. Like this. And then you pull some strings down just like you would normally. Let's pull this out, one in there. Add and subtract some wool wherever you think it might be interesting. Down. Something like this, and there you have an interesting sort of weeping bonsai cherry tree. Okay. And you can play around with the wood colors and the shapes if you like. You can use birch wood. We'll make a small one here. You can use birch wood. It actually works really well. And we'll make this a plum. Something like this. And pull that down. That's all, very small tree. Let me just clean that up. Oops, time, set, day. And there you have your sort of weeping bonsai shaped trees. Now over here we have a twisted bonsai tree. And this is it's a little bit more tricky. You have to be a little creative with the shapes, I think. But basically, yeah, you want to start by making a root. I usually use a set of 3. Pull up your trunk. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this. Just for the base of the tree. We'll add one here. And then you need to go ahead and twist your tree in an interesting shape. Let's make this actually, let's make this go out a little. And then we'll come around this way. And maybe put a little branch over here. Something like this. And then what we want to do is put it, we just want to put 5 on the top here, and then come out all the way on the bottom, so a square 3 by 3, and then pull this out again, just keep it flat, and leave the corners empty, and this will sort of create sort of a flat tree with just the cherry on top, right? And we'll do that on each of the top points, just like before. Like that. Pull this out one more time. And we'll add one more here. Maybe that's good enough. Something like that. And you'll get yourself sort of a twisted sort of bonsai cherry tree, which is good for any sort of parks or gardens or decoration that you might want to use. And we'll make it just a small one. That's too big. We'll make a small one over here just for fun. Alright. Pretty simple, pretty basic, I think. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Leave me a like, let me know what you think, and we can see what we can come up with next. And there you have it. So today's tutorial brought to you by OnlyOneShinobi. Making some cherry trees. Right? I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. So until next time, Shinobi out. Like so. And then